Hello everyone. Today is the new topic which you going to learn is the consumer behavior or the customer behavior in service encounter. So we will see how the consumer behavior happens and what all the things to be seen here we will study today. Let's see. So there are four categories of service we can see. So service is mainly meant or it can be service when there is a customer. So first thing is people processing, then is position processing, then next one is mental stimulus processing and information processing. So these are the services we can see. So we'll see how the services will help in order to achieve our goals and things. Let's see. Move on to the next things. So people processing. So people processing all about the how we get the service for our personal need and also entertain ourselves. So here what happens is we need someone to do the things for us and it is a personal things. So it may be beneficiary for ourselves. So the all the things which cover is healthcare. So if you there are various healthcare you can see, you can spa you can take or the regular hospitals or the ayurvedic things, so it depends. And beauty salon, it's all about the your haircuts and barber. Beauty salon, there's versatility, so they provide you with the spa system too there, and restaurant and bar, so where you can eat and drink. So these are the places where people processing services are given. Then is position processing. So here it is like tangible product where we take use of it. So we touch it, we use of it. One thing is repair and maintenance. So sometimes we go for at refueling in the foreign countries. Refueling is done by the owner of the car itself, not by the bunk persons. And laundry it is also done by ourselves. Gardening too. Sometimes what we give it on a for other people for doing that, but it's all done by position. So we position processing all about based on the designation they do their work. Next thing is mental stimulus processing. So it is mainly to minds of a people in order to get active for their upcoming things and also get cherished with that. So sometimes what happens, if you want to get influenced by something, you'll go on and watch a movie and you get ideas and influence yourself, so we can do that. Or else the music, you are fond of music of Luca or the Amiwe Bantai you can take, or else the nuclear, or else A.R. Rahman and Raghu Dixit in Canada. So these concepts, why they do it, makes you cherish and go into the so such a good happy mood in order to avail that service. You go for that. Then the education, it is of course it is needed for daily things, because education what we learn here, it is not temporary, because you will be learning on a daily basis. You may not be knowing, but you will be learning on the daily basis. Next thing is news and information. So some people like to read news and get some knowledge about it. And then the religion, it is all about the priest who influences you to think about things and scenarios which is upcoming. Then information processing. So here what happens is services which we needed for our information to be processed in order to get an active returns. So one thing is accounting. So if you have all the information like your the information which is stored and you give it for the cash transaction. And legal services, maybe the appointment or else your RTO booking things. So here what is your basic your information is processed in order to get your things done easily. Then security investment, that is also the LIC. You can see life insurance policy. Here there are various things you can ensure your lifetime salary to be have some evident when you retire. So the three stage model. So customer behavior in service thing, we encounter three things, that is pre-purchase, service encounter and post-purchase. So what was the customer behavior before purchasing it, after consuming it, and his experience after that. So let's see what all the things are there. Pre-purchase stage, that is awareness of needs. One thing is you should know whether that customer need that things or not. Then you go for information research. So he will be googling or he will be looking after things in the market. So he will think where he will get it. Then he will search which item is best. So clarifying his needs, he will know the what all things are needed. Then he will see the solution or the alternative service products or supply. So he will think. So there are so many brands in the market. So what we will be choosing depends, because in travel agency there are so many brands who do it: international packages, domestic packages, regional packages, and luxury packages. So the processing of the depends. Then alternatives. So one thing next comes the alternatives, whether the supplier is good, whether the person who is giving services is good, is he reliable, is he using the third party person, and you will take the review of those persons and you'll discuss the options which he can get with the company, with company personals or the employees, and he can get advice from other customers who have availed their products. So evaluation of alternatives, it all comes under the review process, which you can see in the online. So anything you buy things, you will give a review. So that review has a wider impact on customer perception and their behavior in buying, and also determines what they can expect from buying a product. So pre-purchase, that is awareness of need, which I told you, that is seek solution to arouse retirement plan. So you will be thinking why you should buy that thing, what is the need of that, and what is the outcome of that, you will be thinking. Take example of your retirement plan is given. So before buying something, you will see long term lifespan, also the investment. Next thing is pre-purchase stage. Here, after taking that service, example, you will go on a movie to watch. There are lots of theaters in there in the cities. So which theater you choose, it depends, because the services, the seating, the way of they handling the things all matters. So you'll see what is the thing you can do, which is the better, what we can be done. Or take an instance of taking a vehicle. Also there are lots of brand which you will choose is based upon their services or their build quality or the experience you get from the riding. And take an unique thing of taking your own business entrepreneurship, where you run the things and you know what can be done, and after establishing business, what should be done, what all things can be included or not, what can be improved, all you will think of in a certain manner. Next thing is, again you will be evaluating services, that is reviewing process again. So what you will do is, okay, we have taken a product, take example of your cell phone itself. So cell phone market is huge, lots of updates and lots of new varieties of phones are coming. So in that also, while you are choosing something, you will go first, you will see, okay, brand name, fine, then the color, then you will opt for the which is the good display there, and whether it has features like fingerprint scanner or the eye scanner, either its camera is good, and you will see whether it fits your pocket properly or not. Is it waterproof? It is water repellent. You will think of these things. So evaluating the services, that is, if you take in food also, you can take. You can compare the foods of one restaurant to other, which has more style, elegance, texture, then how they are handling the things, that also matters. So there are three examples. One thing is hospitality you can take. Other thing is the sports arenas where you can do things. Then next thing is kitchen in a restaurant. So hygiene condition also matters here. Next encounter stage, our service encounter stage is period of time. So in a period of time which customer interact directly with the service provider. So while you take a service, you interact with the customer directly in order to know their thing and moment of truth. So whether you will think whether it's good or not, whether I can guess the things or not, you will think and you will make sure you get the best service out of them. So other thing is service encounter stage is high contact service and low contact service. So high contact service is all about the luxury people or the business class people. You can see in the image where you can sell products to the premium persons and you get a more revenue. And low cost services, here some things like economic class, you can say you can control, but you can upsell it and you can earn regardless money. It is both comparatively good. So here the services they give also depends and takes out the things. Next thing is post encounter stage. There are two, that is evaluation of service performance and future intention. So evaluation is the ratings what we get from the services which we are given and how it happens. So in evaluation, that is post encounter stage, that is evaluation where satisfaction, are you satisfied with that, what is the negative things, what is the positive things, what can be done to be more accurate for doing things, or how we can expand ourselves with the our same motive in order to expand our business. So it all comes under post encounter stage. Next, expectation, the last point, that is how we can shape it, what is the situation, how we can determine whether the alternative be. It happens when there is rush or the business is more, you want to improve and you get more orders. Take example of the homestays in or lodges in Kulumani where the services they're expecting more but they're limited because of the land area and also their land mass which is less, and they're doing alternative things in order to make sure customer gets everything. So that all the things. And here it's always situation, what is the changing over time, what can be done, how we can improve ourselves in order to give services to the customer, and how we can retain them. Then components of CSA, that's the customer satisfaction evaluation, desired wish, whether he has get his services thing, predicted services, whether the postings ads which you have given is met with the customer expectation, and whether the zone of tolerance, whether the company is able to tackle with all the problems or not, they will think. Then predicted services actually with receiving, and adequate services which be dissatisfied. Sometimes what happens, service is heterogeneous and homogeneous, so people to people it depends, and service people also does matter in providing things. For the attendance, girls type evaluation, boys type evolution to get the attendance. And customer handle perceived risk. There is also some risk which is to be taken. So information is correct or not, source relying, looking after guarantees and warranty, whether it is reliable or whether you can afford and we can change it or not. and internet on service of offerings also we will see. So in order to reduce the risk, we go for the strategy that is we'll see while buying a product whether it is a guarantee warranty, whether they provide 24/7. It is like all the things has reductions there because risk free is what the customer needs and company also plans to do that. Thank you. I hope you guys have got it and have a nice day.